right now I'm going to bake a caramel almond cake covered in marzipan. So the ingredients for this particular cake are 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 2 full eggs, a pinch of salt, 100 grams of butter, I'm going to melt it a little bit, 150 grams of crushed almonds, 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, a zest and a juice of a lemon. And the wet ingredient is going to be, I'm going to melt on my hot plate a cup of brown sugar until it's golden brown like brass, you know that color. Then you put on top a cup of water, you make the syrup. That will be my wet ingredient for the cake. I'm melting the cup of brown sugar until it's golden brown. You have to stir it every now and then or it will get burned quickly. In less than 2 minutes should be ready, and then we adding the water. You need to keep on stirring. Okay, I think I have the right color now. I'll add we'll leave it to boil until it melts away all the sugar and becomes a syrup. And leave it to cool down until it's good to join with the rest of the ingredients. Our caramel syrup is ready. I pull it down with some ice to be quicker. Now I'm mixing the dry ingredients first. Over the flour, I put the sugar, pinch of salt, almond, the cinnamon powder, then on the side the bicarbonate of soda, the juice of a lemon, zest of a lemon, then the eggs, and finally the butter. Keep on stirring. It's a very easy recipe. It can go in a muffin tray or in a cake tray. Depends what you want to make. It's very nice for birthday cakes or tea garden, get together. So all the color from the cinnamon and the sugar caramel you will see in your cake will be like a chocolatey color and very, very tasty. This is my own invention, by the way. I don't have a cooking book in my house. I've been entering the competition recently, and the only cooking book I have in my house is from the Great British Bake Off. Yes, my cake was a winner. Actually, this is the one. I made it in a form of an aeroplane and covered with marzipan. Yeah, you can do any shape you would like this cake. It's gonna look beautiful and taste divine. Okay, it's ready to be put in a trays. Okay, clear my table. I've been placing the baking paper on the bottom of my tray, so I know it's not gonna stick. Fill it up halfway. I already preheated my oven, so it's going to go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 180 degrees. I'm also gonna do some little muffins. Make sure you distribute it evenly to each muffin. There you go. Now they're going in the oven. Now the best part, decoration time. I'm placing a plastic foil on my table. I'm going to break a piece of marzipan, which I'm going to color. I'll put just a drop of red, not too much because you just want to play, you see, that's all, and a little bit of yellow. And start mixing. I use marzipan to decorate my cake. Okay, now this is, I'm happy with the color. I'm going to place another layer of plastic foil on top. I'm going to make it very, very thin. By pressing it down with my wooden roll. It's gonna have the marble effect. So just make sure you rearrange your plastic, otherwise it's stopping you and it won't let you extend. Maybe you wonder how I'm gonna do it and why it's not breaking. You will see I will never remove it from the bottom layer of plastic. You see? I'll show you right now when they're coming out of the oven. I'll just brush them with some apricot jam, and this will go like that on top of the cake. So it will be very thin layer of marzipan sugar. Let me make it even thinner. We don't want to overpower the cake with this specific flavor. So make it, if you have a square cake, make it square. And the same thing for the flowers. I'm just gonna cut the shape, the petals of the rose, get them together in a bunch. So I think it's thin enough, this layer of marzipan. I'll leave it covered until the cake is ready to be decorated. Yeah. That's my technique of applying very thin layer of marzipan. Okay, I'm going to use the mitten from the British Bake Off prize. Thank you for it. My muffins are ready, now the cake. Right, let me continue. I'm cutting the petals for my rose like a heart shape. And just remove them from here. I'll show you right now how I'm going to join them all together. I'm starting to roll my first petal to make the rose. Slowly you put one by one. You'll get better and better at it as it goes. First rose is ready. You can take what is too much at the end, or you can leave it. Okay, let me get one muffin out. You. I'm just going to brush some apricot jam on top of my muffin to glue my marzipan sugar on. Now, as I told you, I made a very thin layer. Just gonna press it in. When you're happy with the shape that your sugar took, you can take your foil off and place your rose on top. Again, some apricot jam on top to make sure the marzipan will stick to the muffin or to the cake, whatever I'm making. So my cake is already baked. I'm just gonna make sure I take off the baking paper. We don't want people to eat it, do we? And I'll do the same thing. Brush it with some apricot jam. Place your marzipan on top, and it's a very fancy cake. That should be okay. So outside it's working out quite a storm. Here's the marzipan, and we'll go okay, like that. And the same thing, you can make a ribbon out of marzipan, another color. I need to make more roses. It's already taking shape. And it's lovely to serve it with some tea or coffee. I'm actually going to put the kettle on. I'm going to cut some leaves for the rose. And you can make the leaf like that, giving some personality. A few more and we are finished.